Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Shang-Chi. Is it Shang? It's a very hard name to pronounce. Now, in my opinion, this movie is the first proper MCU Phase 4 film we've gotten so far when you look at the general continuity of the MCU. Now, I do know that Black Widow, which was released some time ago, is in Phase 4, is considered part of Phase 4, but I just don't consider it as such because the events of that were really centered within Phase 3. So you should know that this is an origin story. It's actually introducing Shang-Chi into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And one thing I really liked, and let me tell you this real quick, one thing I really liked was how it centered on purpose and how much of Chinese culture it blended into the story. It was so it was so flamboyant, and it was something I really personally enjoyed watching. A massive talking point is definitely going to be the fight scenes. Now, the fight scenes were done so well. I've actually seen some people say that the fight scenes in this movie are way better than those, or not way better, but they are pretty much on par with that in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and I'm quite inclined to agree. Although, as to which one is better, it depends on what genre you may like. Like, if you do like movies with Taekwondo and those Asian fighting styles, you might be more inclined to saying that yes, Shang-Chi has the best fighting choreography in the MCU. But in terms of like American style fighting, definitely Captain America and the Winter Soldier. But it's really a subjective thing, and I really appreciate the fight work that was done with this particular movie. Very, very well done. Another thing to note is this: everything we've known about the 10 rings between Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, that's been child's play. This actually dives deeper into the origins of the 10 rings and gives it a proper sense. In this movie, we see the proper Mandarin of Wen Wu, who is actually based on the proper Mandarin character from the Marvel comics, whose name I don't quite remember just now. And the Marvel Cinematic Universe being what it is, they do change a few things, like the 10 rings and the form of the 10 rings are changed. In the comic books, the 10 rings were actually rings. They were rings, but in this movie they are more like bracelets, and I've seen a lot of memes flying around, which has been borderline funny. Every single character has a purpose. MCU humor is what it is. There's not too many changes with that, but the humor doesn't interrupt with the severity of a particular scene. It just doesn't. It's well grounded. You would expect a certain character to say something in the middle of a scene and think, oh, okay, yeah, he's going to crack a joke and diffuse the whole thing, but it doesn't, and then it kind of weighs down on you like, oh, this is really that's a huge deal now. Now, in terms of where the story is actually set within the MCU, it's a half and half for me. I'm not quite sure. My guess is due to the fact that it's referenced that it's been 5 years since the snap. I do think that it's been set between WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because Falcon and the Winter Soldier actually happens just a little into 2024, and WandaVision happens 3 weeks after the events of Endgame in 2023, and then Far From Home, No Way Home, those occur 2024 and going forward. So yeah, that's what I really think is happening. And speaking of which, I like how they've been able to tell the story of the consequences of the snap. I mean, we really did see this with Falcon and the Winter Soldier with a political aspect. We've seen with an emotional aspect when it came to WandaVision. And yeah, generally, this is, it's a bit of a mix between the two. The consequences are not that great, but I do see a sense of, okay, this kind of happened at this point in time. Now, there are 2 post-credit scenes, so don't leave the movie just yet. I mean, I don't even know why I need to tell you this. If you're a Marvel fan, or if you consider yourself a Marvel fan, or someone who watches Marvel movies, and you get up immediately after the first credits roll, I don't know what to call you. I just can't call you a Marvel fan through and through, because we've told you this so many times, and yeah, I may go on a rant. Let me just stop it right there. One subtle thing this movie did that I really did enjoy was how it blended certain Marvel movies from the past and not exactly within the MCU. Now, this is not even going to be a spoiler, but if you are keen or if you are eagle-eyed, you might spot it. So there is one scene in particular, and I couldn't help but think back to the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire in 2002. There was something specific that happened. I was able to draw some parallels with Thor. I was able to draw some parallels with Iron Man as well. So looking at all of that, I really did I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Overall, you guys are in for a very great movie experience. And yes, if I had to give this movie a rating, I'd give it somewhere between an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Marvel has definitely found a formula to introducing characters specific with certain cultural ties and stuff, and it's been great. I have really enjoyed it. I should mention the VFX are crazy in this movie. They are crazy. It's no it's awesome. It's awesome. You guys will really be in for it. But yeah, do look out for the post-credit scene video I will be bringing out very soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you do like the content. Yeah, I have a ton of other videos out there. YouTube is recommending this video best for you, and then this video for you to watch next. That's my most recent upload, I think. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.